Imam al-Hussain, Karbala, Ashura, Sayyidah Zainab, bravery, let's go. Why do millions of Muslims still find hope today in a man who walked into certain death 1400 years ago? And he took his children, women, his family, all with him. Why does his name still shake hearts 1400 years later? This was not just a man, this was Hussain ibn Ali, the grandson of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa alayhi. And he didn't rise to gain a throne. He didn't want to start a war. He rose because silence would mean death to the truth. He stood because the soul of Islam was under threat. Because Yazid wasn't just a ruler. He was a symbol of everything the Prophet came to destroy. And Hussein said, I only rise to reform the ummah of my grandfather, to revive it, to wake it up. But if he knew he would be killed, why did he take his family? Why his sons, his daughters, little babies, women and children? There are 3 reasons for this. Reason number 1, if he left them behind, Yazid would take them as hostages, and he would force it against him. So he protected them by keeping them close. Reason number 2, because bringing them proved he wasn't seeking a war. No army brings its children and women. This is proof his mission was divine and not political. Reason number 3, this is the most powerful reason. Because when the swords fell and Hussein and his companions would all be slaughtered in the plains of Karbala, who would be there to tell the story? Who would carry on the message? Who would expose the falsehood of Yazid? Who would be the voice of Karbala? If no one survived, who would there be to witness and tell the world what happened in Karbala? Sayyidah Zainab alayha salam with her bravery stood in the palace of Yazid, fearless and unbroken, exposing his tyranny, with words sharper than the swords that took her brother. Imam Zain al-Abidin, weak from the heavy chains and his illness, he still bore the truth to generations. Because of them we know who Hussein was. Because of them the flame never died. Because of them we know today what the real Islam is. Imam al-Hussein didn't just sacrifice his life, he gave us a blueprint. A blueprint for standing when the world collapses. For saying no when silence is comfortable. For carrying faith when blood is the cost. Standing against injustice. Standing up for the oppressed ones. That's why Hussein's message still inspires the broken, the slave and the believers. Because Hussein did not die. Hussein lives in every heart that stands for justice. So carry on his message and stand up for what's right. Labbaik ya Hussein.